He sits alone at the kitchen table, a warm cup of coffee in his hands, the same routine, the same silence, the same stillness every morning, but behind that quiet moment, there is a story you haven't heard, a reason many older men are choosing to stay single, and if you're watching this, maybe you're one of them, or maybe you love someone who is. This is not just a question, this is a reflection of heartbreak, of resilience, of freedom, and of fear, so stay with me because this video will not just give answers. It will speak to your heart and remind you that your life, your story still has power. Let's talk about why so many older men are staying single in today's world. Number 1, they have experienced heartbreak and betrayal. Many older men have walked through divorces, watched the person they once loved turn into a stranger. They gave their years, their loyalty, their energy, and it ended in pain. So now they are cautious, they are guarded, they are afraid of being hurt again, because love once felt like home, but now it feels like risk. As Paulo Coelho says, one is loved because one is loved. No reason is needed for loving. Number 2, they have built a life around independence. They wake up when they want, they eat what they like, they travel when they feel like it. They have finally reached a place where no one tells them what to do, and after years of being providers, of being responsible for others, they are finally free, and that freedom is hard to give up. As Eleanor Roosevelt says, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Number 3, they are tired of being misunderstood. Many older men say no one really listens anymore. They don't want to explain their past, or justify their quiet, or pretend to be someone they are not. They are done with pretending, done with trying to impress. They just want peace, and sometimes peace means being alone. As Carl Jung says, loneliness does not come from having no people around you, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to you. Number 4, they fear becoming a burden. Some older men live with health issues, financial limitations, or emotional wounds, and instead of letting someone close, they step back because they believe it is better to be alone than to be a burden. But let me say this, you are not a burden. You are a human being, still worthy of love, still worthy of support, still worthy of companionship. As Brené Brown says, owning our story and loving ourselves through that process is the bravest thing that we'll ever do. Number 5, they have not healed from their childhood wounds. Yes, even strong men carry scars from their youth, fathers who were cold, mothers who were distant, homes that lacked affection, and so they never learned how to love without fear or how to open up without guilt, and by the time they reach old age, they choose silence over vulnerability. As Sigmund Freud says, unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. Number 6, they struggle with self-worth. Society tells them they are only valuable when they are providers, but now that the kids are grown, the career is done, and the body feels tired, they wonder, am I still enough? The answer is yes, 1,000 times yes, because your worth is not in your wallet, not in your strength, not in your job, it is in your soul, your wisdom, your story. As Les Brown says, you are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Number 7, they do not want to settle after everything they've been through. They know what they want, and more importantly, they know what they will not tolerate. They want honesty, kindness, peace, not drama, not games, not surface-level connections. And if they cannot find that, they would rather be alone than be in another broken relationship. As Steve Jobs says, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Number 8, they are rediscovering themselves. This time alone is not always about loneliness. Sometimes it is about healing, about growth, about rediscovery. They are reading books, building hobbies, walking in the mornings, talking to old friends, and finding joy in the quiet they once feared. As Henry David Thoreau says, not until we are lost do we begin to understand ourselves. But here's what I want to say to every older man watching who feels unseen, unloved, unheard. Let this be your reminder, you are still a man worth loving, not for what you can give, but for who you are. You are not too old to fall in love, not too old to start again, not too late to open your heart. As Rumi says, the wound is the place where the light enters you. So do not hide your wounds, let them shine, because they are proof that you survived. If you choose to stay single, do it from a place of strength. Not fear, not sadness, not defeat. Live alone because you love your own company, because your soul feels at peace, because your heart is finally calm. But if you're staying single because you think you're too broken, too late, too tired, then hear me now. It is never too late to open the door again, to welcome light, to welcome love, to welcome companionship. You are not invisible, you are not forgotten, you are still powerful, still needed, still worthy of a soft place to land. If this message touched your heart, even for a moment, then like this video and subscribe to this channel, because someone needs to keep reminding you that you matter, that you are loved, that your next chapter can still be beautiful. You may be older, you may be single, but you are still whole, and that is more than enough. Stay strong, stay open, and stay true to who you are. Your story is not over, it is just beginning again today.